What's going on, guys? TWJ back with another trade recap. This is from New York AM session last night. And we just took this on EVALS. We did not take this on our funded. And now I look back, it was a pretty nice setup. Very nice setup, actually. But yeah, I just did not have much confidence after this open. It was a little bit choppy up and down, but yeah, so we'll go through it. So basically what I was looking at coming into the day, let's go on the hourly. Oh, we filled that gap. Damn it. Right, so basically coming into the day, well, down here, I was looking at this 1 hour gap just here. I was looking at this 1 hour gap here, and obviously we had this end dog, which is new day opening gap. New week opening, I think it was new week opening gap. Yeah, new week opening gap, and Asia high and these resting highs up here. So I was definitely bullish for the day. We ended up taking out the whole lot in New York session, which is crazy. But so we had our draws correct for the day. Let's go back down to the 5 minute. Let's go down to the 1 minute. Everything is on the 1 minute. So off market open, this is kind of why I was a little bit hesitant, right? So we moved pre-market, we moved 210 points pre-market. So highly likely after a large move pre-market or London, the market just doesn't want to move, right? So off open, we kind of dip down, like that is a wick here. So we dip down, close above, and then we come up, tag this 1 minute here, and then we dump down, and then this right here, this consolidation for 1, 2, 3, 4, basically 5 minutes is kind of why I lost trust in this session a little bit. It was just like, where are we going, right? Cool. And then on the 3 minute, we left behind a great fair value gap right here on the 3 minute, which was at the break even point of this trade. So we had a good break even, and we were basically being held up by this 15-minute gap the whole session. So this was our 15-minute gap that we're in. Go back down to 1 minute. So you can see how price come in and was getting held up, wanting to go, held up, wanting to go the whole time, right? So this was a consolidation, right? We kind of made the move and then we dumped back down, probably to take liquidity again. We inversed this 1 minute gap to the downside, and I was very tempted to take a short around here, but I didn't because we closed so low. So I was like, nah, and we're still inside this gap, and I am bullish, so it doesn't make sense to take a short position. Anyway, so we tap into this 15-minute order block. We're inside this 15-minute gap, and we leave behind this 1 minute gap right here. We inversed on this candle here. We have a break-even point, which is our 3 minute gap, and we have external highs plus all these draws and liquidity for our long-term targets. So I was mainly just focusing on evals. So I just passed 5 top step accounts again. And I have, so now I have a total of, how many accounts? I have a fair few accounts, but I was kind of fixated on those accounts, so I wasn't really too focused on my alpha accounts or anything like that. So that's the only trade I took. And I think my take profit was around here because I didn't need this full move, but that was my trade idea, and that's what I would have held towards. This up here, this line was a 1 hour gap, which wasn't certain for me because we had a 1 hour gap on ES, which I marked out here, which we tapped a long time before the Nasdaq tapped. So we had SMT on the higher time frame as well. So, you know, we're kind of creating this kind of, you know, lower highs. It was, we could have easily just dumped straight back down kind of thing. So it was good to not be in that trade to that high. But that was kind of all I saw last night. And after around this stage here, I marked out this 1 minute inverse. Nothing really too special with that because we don't really have any targets. But we didn't really get a retrace. We just kind of slowly just printed higher. And then after we took out this new week opening gap, this would have been a good trade right here. We'll mark it out for a short. And I'll show you why. So you could target whatever, but the reason why is we got the accumulation, we got the manipulation. This looks funny. We got the accumulation, we got the manipulation, and then we got the distribution. So I don't mind that trade either, but this happened at way past when I'm meant to be sleeping, and we dump all the way back down, then we take all the way back up. I wonder what happened at this time to cause this. There must have been a tweet or something, some news. So yeah, that's all that she wrote for last night. Tonight is Thursday in Australia for trading. So Thursdays and Fridays are my favorite days. Fridays Thursdays are probably my favorite days. So I'm definitely gonna be risk on tonight. Definitely going to be more risk on. I just did not, have trust in this setup. But you know, when you're watching this setup play out, it's different to, you know, when you're looking at like this. I'm going to clear everything, and you're in real time, and then you see a dump like this. All of a sudden, this low, and all these lows look pretty nice to short into, right? And then you get a flip to the upside like this. When you're actually in real time, like this is a sketchy long setup. This is like, you know, we just dumped all the way down here. We have got good draws. We've only got really an external draw. We tapped into a 1 hour gap, which we are rejecting out of again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So we're in a downtrend as well. So it is sketchy to take some setups just like this, but obviously she plays out. That's why I took it on EVALS only. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll bring you guys back with another trade recap when we get to it. Cheers.